Hello friends, and welcome to another day on the road.
This week we're exploring Utah's most underrated national park, and we're trying to see it all in one day.
So let's see if Capitol Reef is worth it and if one day is enough.
Today we'll be hiking to natural bridges, going for a scenic drive, and eating pie in the middle of the desert. If you're new here, we're Jess and Greg. This year we're driving from Key West all the way to Alaska. Just last week we were hiking through slot canyons and exploring Goblin Valley. And now our journey has brought us here to Capitol Reef National Park.
Our very first hike in Capitol Reef National Park is the Hickman Bridge hike. It's a 1.8 mile out and back trail with big visual payoffs, so we're really looking forward to this.
We found this little hole here of potential pictographs, so we don't know if they're legit or not. Who needs arches? Nah, just kidding. But seriously, we didn't know Capitol Reef had bridges like this. This kind of reminds us of Sedona, Devil's Bridge there. This is Hickman's Bridge. So definitely highly recommend this trail if you're in the area.
It's beautiful.
If you're short on time here, this is definitely one that you want to add to your list and prioritize. It's quick, not too terribly hard, and a great reward at the end. Something else to note is the parking lot does fill up very early. We got there shortly after 8, and by the time we were out on the trail, we just had breakfast and the parking lot was already full. There's a river down at the bottom of the valley here, and I just love the contrast of the trees along the river versus the cliffs with virtually no vegetation on them.
Our next stop is going to be some petroglyphs. Now we're showing you some petroglyphs, and as you can see, they're etched into the stone. And the first thing Jess and I both said is, wow, that looks like a family. And one other thing to note is you can see a big chunk of rock that broke off and fell. Apparently that was also covered in petroglyphs. So we're kind of missing some now, but that's still a lot.
There's two different boardwalks here from the parking lot. The first one goes to the main display of petroglyphs, but if you go down the other one, you can see some other small petroglyphs up on the walls.
Now for the most important part of visiting Capitol Reef, pie.
We got two different pies. We got mixed berry and peach, and they are delicious. We also got, of course, some ice cream.
I got mixed berry. We passed someone on the trail and they said that's the one to get, so that's what I got. Pie for breakfast. It's perfect. So I hate to say it, but the pies are not actually made here. They come from a local bakery not too far away every single morning. Something unique about Capitol Reef is this particular area, the Fruita area, is covered in orchards. And if you come at the right time of year, you can actually walk around and pick your own fruit and eat it. It's pretty cool.
Also in the Gifford Homestead area is the only dog-friendly trail in the park, the Fremont River Trail. So we're just gonna walk along that for a little bit, get Maya out of the van. The fruit is typically ready to pick in, say, June, but it starts to bloom in March, which is when we're here. We've been getting to see some really beautiful, blooming, flowering trees here. It's been really great. The Fremont River Trail goes for about a half mile or so from the Gifford Homestead before you reach a gate where dogs are not allowed to go past. But if you don't have a dog, you can continue up the hill for some pretty good overlooks. Well, that was the Fruta district, and it is about 12 o'clock, and we still have a lot of stuff that we want to do today. We have another hike that's a little over 3 miles, a scenic drive, and the Pioneers Register, so we better get going.
We made it to the trailhead and we already saw wildlife. There's a bighorn sheep way up on the cliffs. I can't believe we spotted it. We are doing that Cassidy Arch hike here, and let me tell you, this is no joke. We are, what, 0.7 miles in, and we've already climbed 300 feet of elevation, and we're barely halfway up. And just to show you how far we've climbed in less than a mile, down there, that's Ruth parked all the way down there.
Oh, we just got our first view of the arch.
We're so close. It's right there.
Got about a half mile to go, and the arch is bigger than I thought it was gonna be. I don't really know what I expected.
It looks like a bowl of an amphitheater almost, you know? Like, what's a SpongeBob episode where they play in the big dome?
I have
Looks
no
like
idea.
that.
I wasn't allowed to watch SpongeBob.
What? Well, we made it to the top of the mesa at the arch, and look at these views. It is unbelievable. We're so high up. Right behind me is a straight down cliff of I don't want to know how many feet. But when we get here and we're checking out the arch, which reminds us a lot of Devil's Bridge in Sedona, there's people climbing down the thing. We are freaking out over here just standing up here, and they're climbing down. But this blew our minds. A tough hike, but well worth it. Now we're gonna put the camera back and head back to the van. That goat just literally ran out in front of us on the trail, scared the ever-living daylights out of both of us. That was crazy. Now we're going back to the van.
Now we are going on the scenic drive in Capitol Reef National Park. It is 8 miles of paved road, and then there's 2 short offshoots. One was the Grand Wash Road, which we did to get to the Cassidy Arch trailhead. And now we are heading to the end of the paved section and are turning off shortly onto the Capitol Gorge Road, which is also unpaved and goes to the Pioneers Register.
This thing is just an off-road beast, so we're not worried in any way about the unpaved roads.
The walls through here are crazy.
They are tall, super tall.
Yeah. Something to note in this area, flash flooding is a big concern. So there's a lot of washes that you would be crossing, driving or hiking. So just be very aware of the weather before you start out on any adventures.
So this is the Pioneers Register, and settlers on the way to Fruta used to sign or carve their name into this rock as they passed through. Pretty amazing. I mean, some of these, I think I saw one 1889 and it's still there. And one other cool fact is you can see how high the etchings are of the wall, and it just shows you how much the ground has eroded since they signed their name. Pretty cool.
To get to the Pioneers Register, it's about a half-mile walk through a riverbed with beautiful canyons on either side.
So we spent the last few hours driving around, looking for a campsite, getting showers, and eating dinner. But that's going to do it for this week. So was Capitol Reef worth it, and was one day enough? We think absolutely. If you are a serious die-hard hiker, we think you could easily spend a few days hiking there. But everything we did today, we feel great about. We think one day was enough to experience the whole park. So if you like this video, thank you so much for watching, and be sure to subscribe as we are heading to Alaska.
We'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week. I don't know how to eat this with a plastic fork.
We have metal sporks in the van.
Give me that to wash.
What's it called? The Gifford Homestead?
Man, we better get going. That's what I told you. Oh, is that your... We're so... Is that it? Yeah, that's it. That's the nipple. Hold on. Let me tell you.
Nibs nipple or something?
You'll think I'm kidding. But I swear to you, that's a nipple.